Hello everybody. Do you know we don't always blow our own trumpet enough? We don't always blow our own trumpet enough. I can't say it enough. A lot of us, a lot of creatives are humble. We don't want to brag, we don't want to show off, we don't want to talk about ourselves all the time, we don't want to bother people. But I'm going to tell you a story that illustrates why it is important to at least share your gifts a little bit more than you probably do. I had a chat with a fellow mum just about an hour ago, Spanish mum, and she was telling me the story about her daughter a few years ago who was in secondary school, and she was a mediocre student, nothing special. She was doing her exams and her whatever, and she was fine. But the teacher during a school meeting said to the mom, like, well, she's doing fine, I'm not worried about her, but you know, she could work a bit harder, but you know, it's okay. And then the mother said, do you know my daughter plays the violin really well? No, said the teacher. No, I don't know anything about that. The mother said, well, she plays the violin every single night. After school, she practices the violin. She goes to the local music school. She studies really hard. She's in several orchestras. She plays in concerts. And she wants to study music after she finished secondary school. No, said the teacher, I didn't know any of that. Why don't I know that? And the mother said, well, it's because my child doesn't feel the need to share that. But you're talking about her as if she's nothing special, and you kind of treat her as if only the academic results matter. But there's so much more to my daughter than meets the eye. And at the graduation party of this girl, she was asked to play for the school, a little concert to show her violin skills. And the whole school was blown away by her talents and her gifts and, you know, her hard work, obviously. And all the teachers were like, my goodness, why did we not know about this? And from that day on, she was treated differently. The teachers regarded her with much more respect. They looked at her as something a little bit more special, as somebody with a lot of potential, and they took her a lot more seriously. Now, the moral of the story, of course, is, teachers should maybe look a little bit beyond the school books and not just judge a child on their academic results, as we probably all agree on. But secondly, and which is applicable to all of us entrepreneurs, is we need to blow our own trumpet or play the violin a little bit more. Because if we don't share our gifts and we don't share what we know and what makes us unique and stand out as an entrepreneur, then how do people know? How will people take us seriously as coaches, therapists, musicians, artists, whatever it is you do? If you don't show up and tell people about what you do and what makes you unique and what is your point of view and what do you believe in, what is your passion? So I think, you know, it just inspired me this afternoon, hearing that story from that mother, and I thought, you know, so many people of us are a bit introverted. We may feel a bit, you know, we don't want to bother people, we're too modest, we're humble. But let's just, you know, every now and then, every week, show up online as the person we want to be, as the entrepreneur we want to be, and let's share our gifts without being arrogant, but by being generous, by helping people, by having confidence in who you are and what you have to give to the world. I hope that inspired you too. I'm gonna enjoy a little bit of the Spanish evening here. It's getting a little bit cooler now. It's been hot again today, but it's wonderful here. As you can see, I'm sitting here on a church square. Okay, have a wonderful evening. Speak to you soon.